Hi everyone, we are Tech. Today we want to show you something. The WE open bolt system M16 and the steel bolt for L85. And then we will explain the reason how the super recoil buffer works. This is WE open bolt system M16. The up receiver and low receiver are all made in metal. And the stock has an oiler, can be opened. And the front sight, out barrel, and flash hider are all made in metal too. If you press the charge handle, you can see the brass tube is gone. It's an open bolt system. Compared with the brass tube system, the bolt is completely different. And this time, in the end of the bolt, they already seal it and try to make it heavier. And the hold-up system is like the L85. If you tighten this screw, that will increase the hold-up. And if you loosen the screw, it will reduce the hold-up. The capacity of the magazine is 20 rounds, and this time they use a new way to build it. So they say the function and the efficient is better than the old one. And this is the brass tube system modified to open bolt system. It's 30 round magazine. Compared with the 20 rounds magazine, you will see they are almost the same. And later we will do a test to try it if the 30 rounds magazine compatible with this M16. Now we use the .2 BB and green gas to test the FPS and rate of fire. To semi-fire. And now we switch to the full auto and test the rate of fire. Now we want to test the 20 rounds magazine with full auto mode. Now we want to test if the 30 rounds magazine compatible with this M16. Because our remote and our server has some problem, so today we use this plastic stick to simulate to trigger it. But we think it still functions. And in order to let you know it is a reliable test, so we will test the original setting 2 times. And maybe the ball will stop in the same place. The first time, and the second time. Of course, after we fix our remote, we will do this test again in radio remote. This is our new product, the steel bolt for WE-L85. This is completely CNC by steel. And let's compare with the original WE bolt. We measure the weight. The weight is 46 grams. And then we measure the L85 steel bolt. The weight is 296 grams. Our steel bolt is heavier than the original one, and the materials are stronger than the original. Because some problem happened about our server and remote, so we can't use the remote to trigger this GBB today. So we use another original solution. We use this stick, and we use this stick and try to twist it. When we twist this stick, the diameter will change and trigger this GBB. And because we won't touch this gun from the backward, so we won't stop this recoil. And we try to make sure if it works or not. And of course, after we solve our remote problem, we will test it again. It's an accident and we will try to solve it. This is original L85. And now we want to put the steel bolt. And now let's test the L85 steel bolt for L85. In recent days, some people ask us a question: how does the recoil buffer works and how to increase the recoil power? I'll show you the reason. The first one is when you are firing the GBB, the recoil buffer will hit the stock. And here are two different springs. If we use the stronger spring, then the recoil buffer will hit the stock slowly. And so if we want to increase the recoil power, we must use the soft spring. Then if the soft spring was used, and after the buffer hit the end of the stock, it will jump back to the chamber. But because the spring is soft, so the power is weak. So that will reduce your rate of fire. To avoid this problem, we have to put a very strong spring inside this buffer. So when we are firing, the recoil buffer hit the spring and hit the end of the stock violently. Then the spring inside the buffer be hit and push the buffer back to the chamber. So actually we not only increase the weight of the buffer, we also put a strong spring inside. That's the reason.